Hey everybody, Scott Burnette here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. Work day is over, hats on backwards, time for a video. So, we've tried to do a video every day this week and I think we've done it. My brisket video was my camera screwed up because of the light source and all stuff. But everything else has went well. I appreciate all the subscriptions, appreciate all the views. Today we have a video of the iPadOS public beta 16, iPadOS 16 public beta. Make sure I got that right, it's been a long week. So I had a subscriber ask, hey, could you do a video update on that? And I haven't done much with it. I've been playing around with it and seeing all the new features and stuff. I got 3 new features and I have an update to put on here, so let's get started. I also found out if you can hold people within 30 seconds of your video starting, they'll hold in there, so let's hold in there. Let's go to our screen here. I'm going to show you my iPad. I've got the iPad Pro 12.9 4th Gen. So there we go. We're going to go to settings. And just like on the phone, go to general, software update. We have an update. Apparently it started installing on its own, or downloading on its own. It's 4 point something gigs. It's a pretty good size update. So I tell you what, we'll go ahead and get the update. It doesn't say which one this is, but I think it's public beta 5. I think that's what I read. This is August 26, 2022. If you hear a lawnmower behind me, it's my neighbor across the road. Every time I video, somebody's mowing or weeding. So let's go ahead and hit install. Let's see if it'll go ahead. So we'll go ahead and get it on the latest public beta update. Make sure everything's good. And then I'll show you the 3 things that I really like these updates. These are things that make your life easier. Being able to, the things that I do, make them easy. I like it. It's got that same 941 up in the top left-hand corner again. But once you get out of this, the clock's working perfectly. Alright, that took about 10 minutes. And we've got the install button here. So it says downloaded it. So it downloads 4 something gigs and then has to prepare it to install. We're going to hit install. Have to agree to the terms and conditions. We're going to agree to it. Guess I need to make sure I'm sure. Alright, it just went away. It's going to restart and go through that whole setup thing. It's going to probably take a little while. I'll come back when it's done. We'll go over everything and show you what I like and what I don't like. Y'all stay with us. Alright, it's the first time this has ever happened. Go here and it's actually displaying while it's rebooting. It generally doesn't do that. It generally won't output a display, say it that way. So we started right at 3:30. It's 3:48 right now, so it's what, 18 minutes so far. It's already went through 1 reboot cycle. Alright, that took, make sure it's going. That took exactly 20 minutes. And it just now said that my software had been updated to 16.1. And nothing's working. Let's see what we got here. About iPadOS version 16.1. Wow, it went to a major version. So the build on this one is 20B5027F. That's what it looks like. So this is the 12.9 4th generation. 256 gig. Looks like there's several things not working on the screen here. Oh, there it is. Okay, it just showed up. There's my weather. My clock seems to be the widgets. Calendar. Okay, everything's working. All right, cool. All right. Let's see how it's good and smooth. The first public beta that I put on here was kind of jittery when you would move across. This machine's always been really fast though, so that's cool. All right. Well, my clock's changed, now my counter's showing. Okay, it just took a second for it to come up. That'll work. All right. Let's talk about the 3 things that I really like with iPadOS 16. Most of the things I'm going to talk about, you have to have an A12 Bionic or newer. That's the processor in the iPad. So you got to have an iPad 8th gen, an iPad Air 3rd gen, an iPad Mini 5th gen, any iPad Pro 11 inch, and an iPad Pro 12.9 3rd gen or later on all these. You got to have an A12 Bionic or later processor. So one of the things that I really like, a lot of programs you have to go into like Photoshop or GIMP or something if you want to take a picture and take a subject out or an object out of a picture. Okay, so I'm in my pictures now, and I've got it multitasking. So I have photos in the left, notes on the right. And this is one of my favorite pictures. I went out with a bunch of guys, and we did a bunch of striper fishing on Lake Lanier. Well, let's say I want to mask this picture and use it somewhere else. Well, generally I would have to go and draw a mask around it and use layers and all this other stuff. All I need is one finger. Did you see it cover? Watch this. That is one of the coolest things that I've seen in a long time. Now you can put it in a Word doc, Excel, Note. You can put it in a drawing program. Like Photoshop, GIMP, Keynote, whatever you want to use. PowerPoint. You can take anything from a photo or a Word doc or anything, any image you can take and just pull it right over. That is the coolest thing because I've spent hours in GIMP and Photoshop trying to do this, and there's always a little edge or something that's just screwed up. So that one, Visual, what I call it again? Visual Lookup. One of the other things that they've really worked on, what we're going to do this. In this video, I want to show how good iPadOS 16 public beta is actually running, and I really enjoy using it. Period. Okay, now that's how good Dictation is. And they've actually got it now where you can do it offline. So if I were to cut the internet off, if I went to airplane mode, like here, if I'm in airplane mode, it still works because it's so good. And the A12 Bionic processor is actually sitting there working on it, making sure all my words are good, even though I'm from the South. Period. It did not miss a word, and I'm in airplane mode. And I'm from the South. That is cool. Because when you're from the South, it's like being from New York. You have to learn how to enunciate your words so the phone or the tablet doesn't look at you and go, I have no idea. Make sure I'm still recording here. Yeah, I'm still recording. So, the third thing, visual text. So, visual text it's designed to highlight written and typed text from photos, interacting as you would with text in other places and in the operating system. So, here's a thumbnail from one of my videos earlier in the week, and you see the word OBS. All I'm gonna do is this one finger. Okay, I'm gonna highlight it. I'm gonna look up. I can get the app, the suggested websites, Siri knowledge, the whole bit. That's live text. One of the other things you can do with this iPad, it has a LiDAR sensor, which is a 3D rendering, uses machine learning thing. You can do it for depth detection, and if you use the magnifier, you can actually detect doors and doorknobs and windows and stuff. So I want to do that on the next video. When you get into the M1 systems, then you really got some power, because then you can do the external displays and a lot of really heavy, intense processing jobs. One of the other things you can do a lot of Homekit stuff with this machine. If you go to the Home app, you can actually do all your cameras and thermostats and stuff. I have what they call Homebridge set up to where I can have all my smart devices coming in and do all that, and it can actually do processing offline because the processor is so good. So you know, a lot of neat stuff. The being able to mask the image off a picture and take it somewhere else, I really like that. That's a cool deal. So this is iPadOS 16.1 public beta. The three things that I really like. It really seems stable. I mean, it's hadn't crashed yet. But the iPads have always been pretty good. I haven't had too many. I'll say that and it'll blow up. So there it is. Can't remember who gave me the comment the other day about the iPad update, but there it is. If you got any questions, leave them down there in the comment section. I will answer every one of them. If I can't answer it, I'll find somebody that can. I guarantee you that. If y'all like this video, give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell to be notified. It's over there. Subscribe button, bell, and all that's over there. Should be. It'll probably flip on me. Hope everybody's had a great week. Hope everybody's had a great day. I hope you're doing well. And like I always say, until the next video, thanks for watching.